Today is November 1st. You guys can't really see that. But today, Tyler and I are probably going to the courthouse so we can get a marriage license. So the original plan for our wedding was I wanted to get married in May of 2026, but there is some unforeseen circumstances that are happening, so things are quickening in process, and your girl is weird. I want my wedding year to be an even number, and we are already in November of 2024. Your girlie does not want to be married in 2025, but this plays out in our favor, I suppose, because there is a special date that I originally wanted as our wedding date, but the season, I didn't want to be married in winter time because it's cold. But with everything going on, I think this is, maybe it's a sign. But hopefully things go well. Hello, I am back. It is now 1:37. I don't know if I said the time before we went to the courthouse or anything, but we officially got the paperwork for our license and everything. I'm not going to show it because it's showing our state and everything. The process wasn't too bad. It varies by state. But in my state, all we had to do was provide like a photo ID, and we signed this paper. But before we signed the paper, we had to like pledge our right hand. I think she said pledge an oath or whatnot, basically stating that you're gonna write everything true on the piece of paper. And then she put all the information in, printed out the piece of paper, asked us if our names were correct. Everything was correct. And then we just paid the $4 fee for our license, and she said we have to be married within 6 months, which is fine because we're literally planning to get married next month. And we got to choose our dates because she asked if we were going to be married in courthouse or outside of courthouse. We said courthouse. We chose the date of December 27th at 2 p.m. so that way his family that's coming out of state has time to make it in time for the wedding, because the whole reason we're getting married, I don't think I mentioned in the beginning, circumstances with his grandmother, so we are basically fighting against time, which is awful because weddings are supposed to be like the happiest moment, but in this economy with everything being so expensive, because I don't know if you guys looked up how expensive it is to have your own wedding. I looked at it. I was procrastinating, by the way, when I got engaged in April. I did not look up any of this wedding stuff until most recently, and not because of the whole grandma circumstance. It was just inconvenient that while I was looking at wedding planning things, we were brought with this bad news about his grandma. So I don't know, fate is kind of weird with how it wants to work. But weddings are expensive, because I was planning to I always wanted to elope anyway. My friend circle is quite small. I didn't want anything grand or huge, but even for like a micro wedding, it's very expensive. So I was like, you know what, eloping is just the way to go. So we're just gonna do a quick elopement. I didn't plan it to be this soon though, because I was hoping to do it in 2026. Just because I was hoping to get engagement photos done and then wedding photos done. But now we're just gonna do everything backwards. We're just gonna get married and then eventually get our engagement photos and then our wedding photos done at the same time. I found a photographer I really like. His photography work is amazing. It's so dreamy. It's very, very romantic, and doesn't consist me having to go to Korea to go get it done. Because I love the way like the Korean wedding schemes and stuff. The aesthetic over there is so beautiful. But I do not have the funds to go to Korea, so it's better to just find someone that can do the same thing in America. So I reached out to him. Hopefully his quotes aren't way too high, so that way eventually maybe next year or maybe 2 years from now we can book with him and figure out how to do those photos. Hopefully I look the way I want to, because I'm still in the process of working out, loving myself, just the regular things that we should be doing. But the hardest part is done. We officially got the license. We officially got our date. Now it should be the fun part where we figure out, the rings. Tyler still has to get his ring. He already luckily has my wedding band. I had to figure out what bouquet I want. I'm trying to decide whether I want a silk bouquet or a dried bouquet, because I do want it to last. And real fresh flowers, I don't think they have the flower I really want in season right now. I think it's out of season. So I'll have to figure that out. My wedding dress, I will not be able to get in time. Plus, because I don't have the expenses there. So I have a backup dress. It's one of those dresses right over here. my favorite expensive princess-like dresses over here. Well, one will be a contender for that day. And my brother is actually going to be able to come to my wedding. Sadly, my parents won't be able to, just because, you know, it's very abrupt, last minute kind of thing. So my brother's going to be there for me at least, so I'll have him on my side. This is hectic. I don't know how people do it. It's sometimes it's just easier to just go to the courthouse, just get eloped, and just tell no one, and just be like, yeah, we've been married for a year now. Because at the end of the day, it feels like weddings are more for other people than the couple themselves, which I do not like at all. So I think, despite all the circumstances, I feel like this is probably fine the way it's going. You know, despite circumstances. Despite me wanting to cry my eyeballs out yesterday when we found out, not even yesterday, 2 days ago, when we found out about his grandmother. But it's okay. It's okay. Now we just have to do the fun part. Good morning. Today is November 8th, 6:44 a.m. It is going to be the day that I ordered Tyler his wedding ring. It's a ring that I picked out based on what he wanted, but it's not like his dream wedding ring. So I promised him that in the future, whenever he finds his like perfect wedding band that he really wants, I would get it for him. But since we're on a time crunch, I am just gonna order the one that we picked out together. This is very nerve-wracking, actually. Because I waited for today to get it. There's plenty of time. It's only November 8th. And this will be shipped out apparently by November 11th. I don't know how true that is. But we shall see. So let me order real quick. I don't want to mess it up, and then I'm going to show you guys what the ring looks like. The ring has been ordered, and this is what the ring is going to look like. It's pretty sleek and simple. I really like it. It's not the material Tyler wants. He wants to go for something like meteorite or something along those lines, but we realized that no one has perfected how to not have that material rust. So we played it safe and we're going with this sleek looking one. I hope it looks good as the photo, because you know people can Photoshop stuff, but I completely read this wrong. It's gonna be delivered sooner if I do the express option, but I don't have the desire for the express option since our wedding isn't until like 40 or so days, however long December 27th is. So I just opted for the standard shipping. So we shall see when this arrives. I hope it looks as pretty as it is in the picture. It's 40-ish or so days until the wedding, and my shoes finally came in. My wedding heels. They're so cute. I cannot wear them. I cannot wait to wear them. I can wear them. I just hope that it's not gonna hurt my ankle heel, because every time whenever I wear a new pair of like shoes or anything like that, my heels get fucked up. So hopefully, I bought some cushions to put inside of it, so hopefully on the day of the wedding it's gonna be okay. But it's so stinking cute. It's so cute. I can't wait to wear it. Today Tyler's ring was supposed to also come, but I just checked the tracking and it's still not here, even though it's estimated for today to come. And it's already like, what time is it? I need a clock in here. I got home just a few minutes ago, so it's probably like 6 or so. So I'm gonna just assume it's gonna come tomorrow. Fingers crossed, because I am off tomorrow, so that way I can check the ring before I show it to Tyler. But shoes are here. My bouquet is still on the way. His ring's on the way. My current ring here, it's kind of loose. So Tyler bought like a little temporary sticky thing from Amazon, so that way it stay still because my ring has slipped a few times, but thankfully I was home when it did that. If I like move my hand too much, yeah, it's gone. So we might have to get this resized because your girly your girly's losing weight, so the finger fat, it has changed since April, which is insane, but things are coming together. Wow, it's so nice. Come.
You can push it on further.
Oh, sorry. Feels good?
Yeah, it feels thick though. Like
so
compressing it with my fingers.
Oh, so cute. Let go.
It's how a ring should be. It should be snug.
Dang, I can't even wear it if I wanted to.
Oh.
It's so cute. Hello, today is November 29th. It is 7:47 a.m. Your girl has only gotten about like maybe 5.5 hours of sleep. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, so we went to see Grammy. We drove about like 2 hours and some change to go visit them at like 5 a.m. in the morning, and then we wanted to spend as much time as possible with them. So we left at like around 6-ish. Didn't get home until like 9-ish p.m. after putting all the leftovers and everything away that his mom sent with us, which was a lot, and we're super grateful for that time that we had together. It's very homey. We just like mostly watch TV and eat and then like play on our phones. But because after Thanksgiving and everything, you know, Black Friday happens, and your girl, I don't know if I told you guys my whole dilemma with my wedding dress where like I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to get it in time, and like I didn't have the funds for it at the time, but I was like, wait, Black Friday is coming. If it's at a decent price and I can get it hopefully before my wedding, I will get it. So the website didn't go on a Black Friday sale until like 10 p.m. So I stayed up. I didn't go to bed until midnight because I had to make sure Tyler was at work because he had his shift directly at midnight on Friday. So he only had like 2 hours of sleep. So right now he's like burning out, which I can only imagine. He's super tired because he only had 2 hours of sleep and then was expected to work. But anyway, I stayed up waiting for the dress, hoping it will be on sale because they had like everything almost at 60% off except their winter collection. And my wedding dress was actually on sale, not for 60% because that would be insane. I think they made the wedding dress like 40% off, so I saved about $200, and I was like, well, it's time to get it. This is the only freaking time it's gonna be on this low of a sale. Because usually they have coupons and stuff, but that's only like 10% or whatever. That's nothing. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger. Got the dress. Ordered it. I am only hoping it's going to get here in time. It should. Hopefully. Because when I was reading the email, it said if the item is already available, they'll ship it out within 1 to 3 business days. I ordered it last night, so I doubt they would send it out today because it's still Friday. So technically they could send it today, or they can send it out next week. Praying it will be today just so I am guaranteed that it will be here in time. But if it doesn't come in, ship out Friday, it'll be shipped out in December. I'm hoping it's not shipping out from one of their other warehouses out of the country, and I hope it's like somewhere in America, but who knows. I don't know. I just know it's in stock, so I shouldn't be having to wait. But if it doesn't arrive in time, I do have a backup dress that I was still going to originally wear if I didn't get my wedding dress. And my engagement dress that I wanted to get before this whole fiasco, because I was wanting to do like an engagement photo shoot and then like properly like send out cards and stuff for the wedding and everything. Well, that didn't happen obviously, but I really still wanted that engagement dress because I want to do photo shoots still. That dress was actually almost 50% off. I think it was like $10 short of 50% off or something like that, so 40 whatever percent off as well. So I got that dress as well, so I'm really happy. It's from a different company. I'm gonna show you guys the dresses. That dress actually shipped out already. I woke up this morning and it was like, yeah, shipped out, and it will be delivered next week. So that one is pretty quick. If only my wedding dress was like that. The engagement dress is coming though. I gotta try it on, hope it fits, because the sizing chart I read it correctly, but you know, sometimes dresses fit differently, but who knows. But I'm very excited that everything is going according to plan despite our circumstances. And so the only thing left preparing for this wedding now is to get Tyler fitted for a suit that he's going to rent. We're trying to find a all navy suit. I was looking at it. He told me I said he should get an all navy suit, which I don't recall, because he was gonna just go with a plain black tux and then like a navy tie. But I was like, no, because then he's gonna blend in too much with the others that are gonna be coming in suits. So I don't know when we're doing that. We're probably gonna do that next week. We just have to do it soon though, because we're approaching the wedding date. Morning, it is December 3rd, 7:32. The last clip I showed you guys was my engagement dress, and it did not fit, sadly. I was confused because, you know, I followed like the dimensions and everything, but when it got to my chest part, it was way too tight, so I had to pack it all up. And Tyler is gonna take it to USPS when he gets off work, so hopefully the return process isn't too difficult, because I've never returned like clothing item before, especially an expensive dress like that. So hopefully it makes it there safely, and then when they give me the size up, it will fit, I pray. But as long as my wedding dress doesn't do that to me, then I should be okay. But my wedding dress hasn't shipped yet either, so I'm a little nervous, because the wedding is in like 3 weeks and 3 days, so I needed to hurry. But I also didn't get to tell you guys that my manager, I told the news to my whole team and everything, and my assistant manager gave me a $50 budget to get me a veil, because she was asking me about my dress and everything, and she asked me if I was getting a veil, and I told her like, no, I was just gonna wear like ribbons in my hair, because my signature is ribbons. So she looked it up, and she used to work at a wedding shop, so she was like, hey Michi, I don't know if you know, but there are veils with bows on them, and I'm gonna give you $50, look for what you want, and I'm gonna pay it for you. So I thought that was really sweet. I did order one. It's saying it should be delivered within December 13th to the 18th, but when I looked on Etsy, I haven't received a shipment yet, like it was shipped out. So everything's looking a little dodgy right now. Everything's looking a little dodgy. But we shall see. We shall see. Morning, it is 8:51. It's December 8th. Yesterday, Tyler and I went to Men's Warehouse to get him fitted in a suit, and we decided on, I know editing me is probably gonna forget to put this in, so I'm gonna pull up the photo now. We decided, there was 3, I wish I took the 3 options, like the pictures of the 3 options, because I forgot my vlogging camera, but we decided on this one right here. Hopefully you guys can sort of see. But it is the black by Vera Wong Super 120s. There's no prices when we went, and we were kind of freaked out because Tyler was like, oh my god, how much should I be spending on a rental? But the whole process is like you can actually change a little bit of the details, like the bow tie or a tie, or like the color of the pocket thing. I don't know what it's called. They call it a solid pocket. You can choose that. You can choose the cufflinks, and then you can choose the shoes that comes with it. Tyler wasn't gonna get the shoes because he wants to wear his Converses, but if he didn't choose the shoes, he wouldn't have gotten like $60 off as the whole package. So he was like, okay, I'll just get the shoes, but I won't actually wear it. So he decided on the plain matte tuxedo shoes. We won't see that on the wedding day because he's gonna wear his Converses. I'm gonna show the shoes anyway when he gets it. So you basically pick the date that you want to pick it up, pick the date of the actual event, and then the following day is when you have to return it. After that whole process, he then went into the fitting room, and then the guy asked him like, does he want the pants to be regular fitting or slim fitting, and then same with the shirt, if it's a regular fitting or a slim fitting. Then After that, they take his measurements, and then they ask him what type of clothes he wants, and then he goes and changes into it. It's just a plain black dress pants, white dress shirt, and then a plain black vest. Well, the one we chose had a vest, so it's a 3-piece tux. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I'm not too familiar, but yeah, it's all just solid black, just, to get the base, to make sure that everything looks good and fits well. And then on Monday, the 23rd, is when he's going to go pick it up. So I will be at work. So I will be seeing the results of what it looks like when I get home. Not when he gets home, when I get home. And the total after the discount was like $232, which I don't think is a terrible price for a rental. But I could be wrong. I don't know. We've never done this before, but I felt like that wasn't a decent. That was a decent price. It wasn't horrible, because when we were looking at it, it was only showing like single prices for a coat, which was like $209, and then a single price for like just shoes or whatever. And I was like, is there like a bundle or something? Because we're doing the whole thing. But yeah, it turned out to be $232, which I find is not too expensive. I wonder how much it would have been if it was like he wasn't renting it and he was actually gonna purchase it. Might be like $400 or something. I don't know. But originally all he told me was he wanted navy blue. As you saw in the picture, it wasn't really a navy blue. It says it's a midnight navy, which I feel like is the happy middle between the 3 that we were looking at, because he was looking at, he originally said black, because remember I said, apparently I told him I didn't want him wearing navy, which I don't really remember, but he swears that I said that. But anyway, the 3 we had picked was one with solid black, one is that midnight navy, and then the other one was like actual navy, and that was the one in between. So we chose that, and then the pocket, we chose the color ivory, because he was deciding maybe he wanted to do a blue, but then when the guy showed like the sample, that blue was not it. So he's like, yeah, ivory. So the rental, you get to keep the socks and the pocket square. I can understand why they don't want the socks back. But yeah, that process wasn't too long. I think we were in there for about an hour, but it was mostly waiting on the clerk to come help us because they were busy. They were slammed, which is understandable. It was a Saturday, so we were just waiting. It was chill. We didn't really have anything urgent to get to or anything, but things are coming together. The wedding is nearing, and I can't recall if I mentioned that my dress is coming soon. I was freaking out about it, but it's coming this Thursday. So 4 more days. I'm gonna try it on and pray that it fits and that the measurements are correct. Because if it is not, I don't think I will get it in time if I return it and get the shipment back. I'm just praying it fits. I do not want to manifest that it's not going to fit. It's going to fit. It's going to fit. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. I'm going to wear that dress and feel like a princess and be excited, because originally I was thinking I would not be able to wear the wedding dress of my dreams on my wedding day, but we'll make it work. I haven't tracked my veil yet. That I should probably track now. I can't even remember if it's shipped. Ooh, it's estimated December 17th through the 23rd now. That is so dodgy. Okay, the latest update was December 6th. It is in Illinois. They're shipping from New York. New York is like right next door, my backyard. Where is it going? My wedding dress is here. It is in this fancy white protective thing. Dress holder. I don't know what you call this, but I have one that's also similar right there, that it's in the protective thing. It's to keep your dress safe. So I am gonna put the camera down and open this so I can try it on before Tyler gets home. Oh, it's more yellowy than I thought from the picture. It's not as creamy as I thought it would be. I was thinking like an ivory, but it's more like yellowy. Not that it's bad, but it's definitely not the color I was expecting from the photos. If you guys can see, but I'm gonna change into it real quick. Okay, the dress fits. I don't know what I look like because the camera's very tiny, and Tyler is literally pulling up right now. Tyler is literally pulling up right now. I don't know if I should surprise him being in it. I was struggling zipping it up by myself, so it's so pretty. Morning, it is 7:06, December 26th. We are one day away from my wedding day. I have gotten sick. So, I think it was, what day was it? It wasn't yesterday. Tuesday night, I started feeling awful. Like, my body was like cold, even though the house was at 75 degrees, and my throat was feeling weird. So, I drank some NyQuil. Yesterday, I drank some Dayquil and NyQuil, and then I took some like vitamins to like hopefully get rid of whatever the hell I'm having. I just took some Dayquil. I'm about to eat, but before I eat, I have been so busy that I haven't been able to write in this card my little vow to Tyler that I'm gonna let him read whenever we come back from our wedding, because he doesn't want me to, you know, make him all embarrassed and like have him read it towards like the whole family and friends. But I'm gonna write it in this card. I pre-typed it up on my computer so that way I won't like mess up. It's very short. Tyler isn't a huge reader, so I didn't want to like, you know, write him a whole entire story about how much I am grateful for him and love him. So I'm writing it on a sticky note. I'm gonna transfer it towards this card. I'm gonna eat, and then I have to get ready for work. Well, I'm already ready for work. I just gotta put my name tag on. But I'm gonna be getting ready to leave for work. And today is going by pretty quickly, so I hope it stays with this momentum. And hopefully I don't get worse by tomorrow. Just my luck that on my wedding day I'm gonna be sick, because I told Tyler, I was like, I'm very nervous because usually, you know, there's at least one thing that messes up at a wedding, and if that one thing is me being sick, that would be fucking awful. That would be so awful. So I'm gonna stay hydrated throughout the whole day. And my brother should be, he's actually I think 2 hours away from me. They did a little road trip up here, so I will be also seeing him tonight, and we're gonna go out as a trio and get some hot pot, hopefully, because it's like the perfect weather for it. And hopefully that will also help me with my throat. I've been also drinking, like, not drinking, but like eating honey as well to like lubricate my lubricate the whatever English word that is, just to like make sure my throat isn't entirely scratchy. So I hope all is well tomorrow. right.
Mom can help you. I'm pretty sure it is.
I need to put on a necklace.
Okay.
Don't kiss me.
Like a speedometer or something, maybe.
See, look.
Speedometer?
Darn, why isn't it zooming?
That or you were like,
Oops.
doing a breathalyzer test.
Oh!
How to fuck a shit to